stick with you, Derek. And I'm going to ask the panel to mention any horse or horses running in other races, be they handicaps or any of the races that we haven't discussed. Is there a horse that you would like to nominate that people should watch out for?
Yeah, we didn't go through the Albert Bartlett. This is a race I love. I don't know if the lads will agree with me. This is a real. I don't know how would you say it. It's like a little playground for staying chasers. What you have here is ex-Pint of Pint horses really take up most of the entries and most of the betting in this race. So what we're looking at here in the Albert Bartlett is next year's novices, 3 mile novices, or maybe it mightn't have to be 3 mile, but these are next year's novice chasers. There's some lovely horses in this. Brindisi Breeze, a Pint of Pint winner, Sea of Thunder, Rocky Creek, Nicholas' horse. He's a very exciting horse. Patrick will tell us about Boston Bob maybe, but the winner of it for me is Mount Ben Bulbin of Gordon Elliott's, belong to Barry O'Connell. Put up a great performance in Navan. I like him an awful lot. He finished second to Boston Bob in Navan afterwards. As one of the novice races, or one of the young pretenders races, very exciting. It's a race I love watching, and Mount Ben Bulbin is definitely a very nice horse.
Okay, thank you. Patrick?
Kivega, I suppose there's a mention. She's flying. She was up in the Curragh. She went around with Hurricane Fly over hurdles down Tuesday and went very well. Ruby rode her. Someone was telling me that there's a rumour going around and she fell up in the Curragh. That's bollocks, to be honest. And she's in A1 form, and fingers crossed she'll do the business again. Boston Bob, I was saying I think he'll come here, and we'd be gutted if he got bet. I've been very lucky to ride him. I rode him in the Curragh behind Kivega and Hurricane Flight, not the same bit of work, the next bit of work, and he jumped fantastic. He could go over 2.5, and he jumps, the way he jumps, he'd be able to go to 2.5. So Young we fancied him out of the way last year, but he didn't jump well enough. This fella is an absolutely fantastic jumper, and to me he has no kink. He's Bibo back, cousin Vinny's Bibo back, and Bacchanal and Putty Road. So the sire has had Cheltenham winners on the ground and everything, and this is a horse to look forward to. I don't think there's any horse that has that quite as excited in our yard at the minute. He's a very, very good horse.
Great, thank you. Paul, you generally have 1 or 2 for the handicaps?
Yeah, I was having a look at the Fred Winter, which obviously won't please the jockeys here because it's for really dirty flat horses. There's a horse, obviously Alan King's got the favourite, and he says Vendor's as good as Grametti and Boulder Success, and if that's true he'll win, but I think he's a bit of a clumsy jumper. I was having a look, there's a horse called Red Inca of Brian Ellison, so it's about a 20 to 1 shot. He only won a maiden hurdle at Ludlow last time, but I really like the way he did it. There were 6 horses within 4 lengths turning for home. The first 2 pulled 20 lengths clear, and if you get a chance to watch a rerun, watch him in the straight. He absolutely flies the hurdles. You won't see a juvenile hurdle as well as he did then. I think Brian Ellison's just trained him particularly for this race. He also trades Bothy, who was second in a Coral Cup, second in a Greatwood. He's trying to get a Cheltenham winner for the owner, and I think this is a decent each way price at 20s.
Thank you. What's the name again?
Red Inca.
Red Inca. Okay. Davey, any other horses to watch out for from your perspective?
Pretty much gone through all of my horses. Tono Dudaris goes for the 2.5 handicap there. Gets in off a nice weight. Ride a horse for Ferdy Murphy in the novice handicap chase. Jeez, his name is gone from me now. I don't think it's him now. Who? Going Wrong, that's the horse, yeah. I ride him, and
Do you know the Tarawat goes anyway?
pardon?
Tarawat?
No, Tarawat won't run, thank God. Oh, Jesus, a horse by the name of Eddie Mee might run in the handicap hurdle, the juvenile handicap, and a horse called Aranard might run in it also. That's pretty much it now.
Okay. Thank you, David. George?
Just looked at the Hunter's Chase there. That if you see Cloudy Lane is a previous festival winner. Donald McCain has got him back qualified for this. I think it was his wife or his sister's name in the 1 point to points. Now back to his yard. Would have a chance. It wouldn't surprise me if the English let Barbershop win it, seeing that herself is 60 years on the throne this year, give her a winner at Cheltenham.
She's fair play to her.
But I think of the outside races, the handicap hurdle, the county hurdle, and there's a horse in it that I had backed at Newbury earlier this year. He was going to dot up, I thought, in the handicap hurdle, and they decided to end up on the floor at the third last. Since then, he ran in the race Arkander one, that Betfair race at Newbury. He finished in the ruck, but they went no pace in that. They'll go flat out in the county hurdle. And I just see here in the betting that he's about 20 to 1, and that's Olafi. I just think he's one of these horses that runs these 2 mile handicap hurdles. And they go 100 miles an hour from the start. He'll have a bit of a finishing kick, and I think Olafi will take a bit of beating in the county hurdle if he gets the good pace. And at 20 to 1, he's worth a shout.
Okay, thank you. Barney, anything for you?
I think I would agree with Patrick Mullins, Boston Bob and Albert Bartlett. I think he's a good bet, really. There doesn't seem to be any world beaters there. So Boston Bob will do for me.
Hurricane Fly wins the champion hurdle.